Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Spring is finally here and I cannot be more excited about this feminine spring fresh highlighted looks with the pink lips, pink cheeks. I'm just beyond. And every time I wear this matte purple look, I get so many compliments, so I decided just to film it for you. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. As you can see, I'm starting out with a clean face. I just put an Active Moist Moisturizer by Logica on it. I have a little bit of hormonal breakouts on my chin area, a little bit of texture, but don't worry, we'll cover it all up. So I recommend to start in the looks with the eyeshadows because of a possible fallout on your cheeks and under eye area that you can later on dust it off with a faint brush without ruining your concealer or foundation. The first and foremost thing what I do is prime my eyeshadows with this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. It's a small tube, but a little bit goes such a long way. You can apply it with any concealer brush or even your finger, and it will help your eyeshadow to stay on 24/7 without creasing in your eyelids, especially the cream eyeshadows. And for the powder eyeshadows, it's just gonna help to show the best pigment possible. And I'm gonna apply it not only on my eyelid, but the whole area up to the brow bone. So for my matte eyeshadow look today, I'll be using mostly my favorite palette, Tarte by Tarte, and its original version, it has 12 beautiful blendable creamy and pigmented eyeshadows, and they're all located in rows. The warm row, there is a purple row, and there's a cool shades. With this one single palette, you can create any kind of look you absolutely desire, and it's really great for beginners because all the shades situated as far as you go. The first ones will be your brow bone, the second will be crease, a third one will be outer corners, and the last one for smoky effect. It's just absolutely beautiful. Let's get this party started. So first I'm taking my Morphe 433 or any kind of a blending brush and applying this Free Spirit shade all over my lid up to the brow bone. You're probably not gonna even show, but it's gonna help in the long run to blend the all eyeshadows up. Next, I'm taking with the same brush, I'm taking Force of Nature and I'm applying it in my crease and closer to the outer corner and the lash line. Trying to keep it low. And I'm taking Free Spirit again and kind of blend those two together. So there is no harsh lines. If you don't have a crease, you can create one with the eyeshadow dimension, or if you have droopy eyelids, you can put darker product on right about here, so with your eyes open you still can see it. Or good tip, you can do your eye makeup with your eyes open, so you know exactly how you're gonna look later. On the same brush, I'm applying this beautiful Best Friend eyeshadow, kind of purpley mauve beautiful shade, right below the one that we just put. Then I'm taking my first blending brush and trying to blend everything out so there's no harsh lines. With no product. Then I'm taking Longwear Paint Pot by MAC in color Painterly. It's a pinkish, purplish cream eyeshadow. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's super blendable with a flat brush. And the one I have here is by Jane Iredale Camouflage Tan. So I kind of take just a little bit of product on it and pack it on my lid, tap it, not dragging. Stay just on lid. Then I'm taking my small blending brush and blending the edges with no product. Then on the same brush, I'm taking a little bit of a best friend and help the cream shadow blend into the crease. Then I'm taking a fluffy brush again and blend everything out. I'm going on with no product at all. Then on the same precise blending brush, I'm grabbing the shade Bombshell. It's dark purple, absolutely amazing to smoke out the outer corner. Put it very close to a lash line. And on the outer V. This look is so universal, you can actually smoke it out as much as you want. And I want to add a little more dimension. For my eyeliner, I'll be using MAC Black Track Gel Liner in any angled brush you have. I have a Ulta one, I have Sephora one, and I have a Mary Kay one. I'm just gonna use one of this. I like the Mary Kay one, it's nice and stiff. Alright, looks good to me, looks even. This step is completely optional. If you want some extra va-va-voom, you can do some eyelashes, but if not, just skip it. Today I'll be using Salon Perfect Demi Wispes. I found them very natural looking and I got them from Walmart for not very expensive. So we'll do them. Then I'm taking my eyeliner again and filling the gaps. Then the next step, mascara. I'm using my Maybelline Lash Sensation. Now we're just taking a makeup wipe, and if there will be any fallouts on your under eye area, we would just wipe it down. Then I'm taking my MAC eyeliner in the color Risk, and I'm gonna put it on my waterline. It's gonna make your eyes pop. And the next step, priming my face, and I'm using Smashbox Spot Finish Foundation Primer. It's oil-free and it's a pore minimizing. It's purple. And I'm gonna put it in my T-zone. There we go, my nose, my forehead. The places where I'm the most oily, as well as I'm using the Smashbox Spot Finish water just to lock the moisture in. Ooh. There are two different ways in applying foundation, with the foundation brush or the beauty blender, and I like them both. I like both applicators, but I found for myself that a foundation brush gives you more coverage and it's more precise, when a beauty blender gives you that flawless look. You have to work the product in with the foundation brush, and a beauty blender makes it flawless real quick. So it goes both ways, but today I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna use a foundation brush because I have a lot of texture in my face. And I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear foundation in color NC15. I just put it in my wrist and warming up with the foundation brush of the heat of my body. And just put it on with the stapling motions. So I apply not that much foundation for only medium coverage. I don't like to have a cakey face. But what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna use my concealer. It's a Pro Longwear concealer by MAC again, in color NW20, and I'm gonna cover my under eye area and my problematic zones. And if you're a 15-year-old and you don't know what the eye bags and fine lines are whatsoever, just skip this step and don't do it. But if you are somebody who's dehydrated or doesn't have enough sleep or had some crepes for dinner, you know what I mean, concealer is your best friend. So the same application as a foundation, you just put it on a little bit on the back of your wrist, and with the concealer brush, which is a little thinner than a foundation brush, just like this, you applied it on your under eye area and your problematic zones. So you just draw triangles under your eyes, just like this, and you fill them in. Don't put a lot of product. A little bit goes a long way. And don't forget that inner corner. You want to put a little bit on your forehead, middle, for that highlighted and lifted look. And a little bit on your chin area, right here. Then on any fluffy foundation brush, you take a little bit of a MAC Prep and Prime translucent powder and set the foundation and concealer in their places so they're not going anywhere throughout the day. And And for my bronzer, I'm using MAC Bone Beige Emphasize Sculpt and Shape Powder. And it's not too orangey, it's not too gray, it's just perfect for my skin tone. I absolutely love it. With the Mary Kay brush, it's a cheek brush, just a tapered brush. And I kind of just curve out my cheekbones. Apply it just right here, from the corner of your ear to the corner of your mouth. Now, if you want to make the contour sharp on the bottom, you can use a NARS foundation brush. In this same MAC Prep and Prime powder, you can bake your face on the bottom. I'm going to show you how to do it. A little bit over here on the folds, so the negative crease. It's gonna look crazy just like this. I'm gonna leave it on for about 5 minutes, and with my body heat, the translucent powder will set my foundation and concealer on these places. And in 5 minutes, I'm just gonna dust it off with the fluffy brush and I'll be good to go. Meanwhile, I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and for them, I'm using my Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color dark brown. And by the time I did my eyebrows, my face is done baking. I'm just taking a fluffy brush and I'm removing all this bakage. Then for the blush, I'm using MAC Well Dressed Satin Finish. I love this blush. It is so gorgeous. And I'm taking a blush brush by, what is it? By Bare Minerals. There you go. Here's the Well Dressed. Very nice, girly, springy, feminine. Love it, especially for this time of the year. I was so ready for it. And with the blushes, a lot of the girls doing a mistake. They put in a blush way too far up to the temples. That is too far, girls. Just keep it down and keep it on the apple of your cheeks. Maybe just blend it a little bit with your contour bronzer, but don't drag it all the way up. Not cute. For my lips, I will be using Good Timing by MAC. And it's a Longwear lip liner. I'm just gonna apply it all over my lips. I'm using Beautiful Angel by MAC as well. It has a satin finish and it's gorgeous. And for the lip gloss, I'm using Partial to Pink by MAC as well. And last but not least, highlighting the face, and today I'm using highlighter by Becca Cosmetics in the color Moonstone with my fan brush by Jane Iredale. I'm highlighting the top of my cheekbones. By the way, it looks just like this. It's not too warm, it has a dent in it. And it's not too cool and it's not too warm. It's just perfect for my skin tone, I would say that. If your skin is overly oily, I would recommend you to still stay away from highlighters or highlight just the top of your cheekbones. Now I'm taking smaller blending brush. This one's by Morphe G13, and I'm applying the same highlighter by Becca on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid bow, on my inner corners of my eyes, and under my eyebrow. Just a little bit on the very high point, that side. I'm not doing any more, just to make your eyebrows appear higher. Perfect. And kind of blend this eyeshadow inwards. And on a cupid bow. This will make your lips look bigger. As well as you can take a little bit of that bronzer that we used before. On the same brush, kind of just wipe it down and put a little bit of this bronzer under your lower lip. That completes the look. I just threw a quick braid over it. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe. I love you. Hey guys, just a quick update on the makeup look that I finished filming about 8 hours ago, and you still can see that everything stayed on their places, especially those very dull creamy eyeshadows. They didn't separate, they still blended together, they didn't lose the texture, they're still super matte. You see them, they're absolutely amazing. I did get a little oil on my T-zone just because of my oily skin. That's typical for me. So to fix this look, I can just dab off a little excess of the oil with the makeup wipe. So just kind of dab it off, the excess of the oil, and reapply the MAC Prep and Prime translucent powder on top of those areas. And I did reapply the lipstick a few times, but just because I applied the Longwear lip pencil all over my lips, you still can see that they have some pigment to it. So you definitely can tell that those extra steps that I did, like priming my eyelids, priming my face, baking, setting my foundation, setting my concealer, definitely helped. You can tell that my makeup's still on, and I'm just gonna fix it real quick and I'll be good to go for another 8 hours.